Hi, welcome back. Or welcome, I guess. I'm Via. I'm a variety streamer slash content creator, and this is my part 2 of my Stray Gods the role-playing musical playthrough. I just realized my first part was uploaded back in August, so I'm like, no, we gotta continue this game. I like it. It's a musical, and it has Greek mythology elements, and I like those two. Together, they're very interesting. So honestly, I'm not sure where we left off, but let's just go through it. It's a visual novel. It should be pretty linear. So confront Persephone at her nightclub. Go. This is making me want to do a cover from Epic the Musical. I haven't listened to all songs yet, but I think I want to do that soon.
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think I'm dead set on the
place.
Apollo romance,
Persephone keeps
maybe?
it a secret,
Let's
while
see.
still
Let's
managing
see
to
if
draw a crowd every night.
I get to be
Don't ask me
swayed by
how.
the other characters.
Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
I hope the mixing is okay. Not your kind of place.
Do you come here often?
Do you come here?
No. Persephone and I aren't friends.
Are you polar
Is she
opposites?
friends with anyone?
She
Not
seems
many,
pretty
no.
cool.
Except Calliope, apparently.
I think Persephone's
If we're to
pretty
find
cool.
Persephone
She's
and
the
all
one
this,
with a white
we'll need to
suit,
split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
I'll fight her if I have to. I'll be persuasive.
I'll figure something out.
Yeah?
I can be persuasive when I want to be.
When I want to.
I'm aware. I'm
the
just
fuck?
not sure even you could sweet talk
Trust
Persephone.
me.
Is that a challenge?
It's the
Everyone can't
truth.
resist our
If
charms.
Persephone really was friends with Calliope, talking to you might be the
I
last
think.
thing
What
she wants.
personality did we choose?
You need to be prepared to use your powers.
I think we chose
As you
the
did with
charming
me.
one. Or
Come find me in the
persuasive
crown
one.
if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Oh, that's her name. Yeah, I told you it's been more than a month. This should have been a quick playthrough if we just did it like what I did for Genshin, like an hour a day or so. Talk to Hermes. Eros. Cupid. Cupid. Pan. Apollo. Do we have to choose wisely? Does the order matter? Or do we end up talking to everyone anyway? So this is Pan over here. Hermes, where is he? I couldn't see. I think he's being covered. Let's talk to Eros. Why not? Where is he? That guy? Oh. Also, when I realized that I could record or stream,
Oh.
I haven't tried streaming,
Hey,
but like
you're
record
the
my
new Muse,
gameplay
aren't you?
I guess I am,
without
yeah.
headphones, it became so much
Aphrodite
easier.
mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you
Because
here.
the noise suppression doesn't pick up the speakers.
Excuse the manners. Name's Eros.
I mean, I guess
God of
suppresses. God of sex. Oh my god. There's more. Couldn't you have put it like love? God of love. What was I saying? Yeah. The noise suppression is good enough to not pick up to like suppress the in-game music from the speakers. So it's like it doesn't. I don't think about like how long I have to sit here recording or streaming anymore because the headphones, they start to hurt my head after a while. So do we have to ask this? He's the son of Aphrodite, right?
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it is.
How would I know? No,
She
here,
doesn't
remember?
She doesn't know Greek myths like we
Right,
do.
right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother,
Yep, they're all
brother,
they
sister,
keep it within the family.
grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just
Oh really?
played a
But
family for
Zeus
so many
was
centuries.
wild.
It may as well be true.
There's a god of sex?
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really.
Not love?
Sensuality. Attraction.
Attraction.
Why? We're expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow.
I
no.
wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry
Am I
around
recording?
forever.
Okay, yep. I need to find Persephone.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
I'll try to keep the same
Well, I know where she is, but
my
I
pre-recorded
question whether she'd
playthroughs
be
of
happy
other
to
games,
see
so
you.
more or less an hour.
I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
There won't be a problem. Would it be a problem?
She's that scary, huh?
It's not that I'm scared of her. Well, maybe a little. You haven't been around long, but once you have, you'll learn that idle grudges are forever.
I don't know Persephone well, but considering what I do know, I don't blame you.
I know it's lousy, and I'm sorry. I hope I can make
Why
it
does
up
he
to you
seem
someday.
So depressed. What are you doing here?
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what
He looks
happened.
broken.
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
You enjoy that?
And you enjoy that?
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
That makes sense. Aphrodite is your mother.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
She is, though.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care
Oh.
of.
Okay.
The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore.
What do you mean?
We're not as
He doesn't
invulnerable
care.
as we used to be. Least of all,
I forgot what
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite looked like. Maybe Aphrodite was the one with the white suit. I think it was Persephone, though. Is everything okay?
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure.
God, I hope the audio was fine.
Not obvious, huh? Truth is,
Yep, I see
I
it in
don't
your
come here
eyes.
that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
Oh, you can tell me, even though we just met. I can talk to me. Bad day. Should we assume? Since I don't have headphones, that's the only drawback. Like, I don't have feedback on if the audio is good. You can talk to me. Is this too assuming we just met? Bad day?
Even idols have their bad days, huh?
Because that's
Bad
the
weeks,
way to keep it light.
bad months, bad
Oh my
centuries.
god.
Who am I talking to? You're the one with your life on the line.
I should go. Whenever I see I should go, I'm just reminded of Mass Effect.
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
I should go. Alright, let's talk to Pan. Fancy seeing you here. Surely you know where Persephone is? Oh, I like how we're actually moving through the crowd.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Me? You talking to me?
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
For a moment, maybe. Thanks for the address.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me.
Really?
You'll owe me.
Did we use Pan?
Remember how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom.
I
I
thought it was.
cannot
We
imagine.
found something in Apollo's
Nicely done.
oracle. You knew I'd find him?
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However, would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Oh, Pan gave us the address of the apartment. I think.
Flatterer.
What are you doing here?
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be.
Sometimes I feel
the
like
alternative
my
would be
VTuber is
that I
too bright.
knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did
I
you?
could
Do I look like
adjust
an
the
oracle?
lighting, but it just takes
I am
so
here
much
to
CPU
listen to thrilling music and meet delicious
percentage
people.
power thing.
My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
You come to the club often?
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
I used to have
The
horns
horns,
like
the-
you in
You...
my previous sheep
Do you know
model.
Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all
In a land
very
far
different.
away.
Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
How can I trust you?
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace?
What do we have? Contracts?
Are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Well, your reputation precedes hoping, maybe. Seems so.
It's more that I'm stating it outright.
Rejected twice in a row. How will I ever recover from such insult, I ask you?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to tell you, Grace. Even an idol needs to get by.
I need to find Persephone.
You
There are
must
four
know why I'm here,
romance
right?
options. So
Let me
Panapolo.
guess. You
Who's her
seek
friend?
our
A friend and someone
sweet-natured
else.
proprietress.
Is it Persephone?
Can you help me find her?
Earlier
Probably
I
not.
wasn't good enough, but now, I see how it is. By all means, I'd love to tell Persephone that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
Rage? What if I asked nicely?
What if I asked you really nicely and batted my eyelashes, like so?
Like so.
Oh no, not my one true weakness.
I could also flatter you, tell you how shiny your horns are.
We're such charmers.
All right. Never let it be said that flattery gets one nowhere. Let me know when you're ready and I'll take you to Persephone.
Okay. Later.
I
I
really
have to
appreciate
talk to
it.
the others first.
Do keep that in mind after you've spoken to her.
Alright, Hermes? He's the one who found us, right? With a dead body?
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing.
I say Hermes,
Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
but like the brand is just always in the back of my mind. Hermes. So, what's your story?
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year?
Huh?
I've lost track. So, I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff.
You're
It's all
new?
cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Oh, he's a reincarnation, maybe? Isn't Athena in charge?
Wouldn't Athena still be in charge?
Yeah, you're probably right.
That doesn't bother you?
Why would it? Athena's the nicest of the bunch. She makes the best cookies.
How did you become an idol?
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out.
Aw,
I miss him.
That's so difficult. And then he lives through you. Why call yourself Hermes?
Why do you call yourself Hermes? I mean, I don't call myself Calliope.
You might eventually.
I doubt it.
Most idols do. Not everyone, though, so I don't know, maybe not
I feel
you.
like once everyone you know you love dies, you try to start shedding your original persona, identity. How did you know Calliope died?
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
Okay, understandable. Did you take the body?
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idols secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how he hides so well as it is.
What do you know about the murder?
This is probably a stupid question, but
Did you do an autopsy or something?
do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the
Apollo
apartment,
is the god of medicine, but Hermes was the one
it
who
seemed like you knew her.
brought medicine
Oh
to
no, I only
the
met her
mortals,
once.
according
She
to
didn't live with the
legends,
rest
I
of the
think.
idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But
That's
I
why
don't know
his
who'd want to
staff-
murder.
The one with the wings is the symbol for medicine, if I'm not mistaken. She didn't like the idols?
It sounds as if she didn't much like the idols.
It was more like how you can't stand your family sometimes, even
Oh.
if you still love them.
Complicated. Alright, I'll see you later, I guess.
We'll see you around.
If you die, then for sure.
Oh my god.
But, don't die.
Not like that. Talk to Apollo. I can see my mouse.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off.
He reminds me of Snow from
Nope, your search
Final
has been more
Fantasy
successful.
13 so much. Not because it's the same voice actor, but, you know, blonde, buff. This isn't your kind of place, is it?
You don't come here often, I'm
He
guessing?
just said a while ago.
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Apollo Land.
Once, when I had the muses to keep me company.
What if we don't? I'll keep you company.
I'm a muse now. I can keep you
Oh,
company.
No. No.
Nothing would make me happier. But you
Not in that
do
way.
have a
In a-
predicament to solve
In a
first.
friendly sort of way. At first, of course. Can you tell me about Persephone?
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
Why is everyone scared of her?
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone's angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time. She has her reasons. I can't say she doesn't, but she does not let go of a grudge.
Aw.
1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will
something I
remember
can't
what you
do.
did like it was
I
yesterday.
can't hold grudges. It's just a waste of emotional energy. I'd rather forget about something than hold a grudge. What's Persephone's story?
What's Persephone's story? Her name rings a bell.
She
but I
really
don't-
isn't
No
into
doubt
Greek
you've
mythology
heard the
like
tale
us.
of how Hades, lord of the underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
That sweet young goddess was Persephone.
There's more to the story.
Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act.
Winter.
He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
As the mortals tell it. How much of that story is true?
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things.
What the fuck?
At least until Persephone killed Hades.
Does this sort of thing happen a lot?
Wait, so Hades just kidnapped her, and that was okay? Does this stuff happen a lot with the idols?
Not since the days of the Titans, which I barely remember.
That's why there's no mention of Hades.
It was the first time one idol had killed another. I'd like to say we handled it well, that Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, and we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us, and honestly, I can't blame her.
But she's still part of the council. But the idols have changed.
Have the idols changed much, you think, since those days?
Well, you know the saying, the more things change, the more
Who
they
said
stay
that?
the same.
But I know that's from a song. Someone used that saying as well in a song, but I feel like it's just a common saying. Persephone murdered an idol.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know.
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we
Also,
now have
there's
that
no more
rule.
Hades at all.
Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course,
Oh, we're gonna side
look
with
back and think
Persephone
we
in
should have
this one,
seen
I
it coming.
feel.
oh, the
You're
benefit
just
of
girl
hindsight.
bossing.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
He was
When
kidnapped,
I look,
so can't blame her.
I learned long ago not to.
That's true. The future is scary. What did Persephone do next?
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like
Is
the
it
rest
the
of
same
us.
one, or did she
She
get
got older,
reincarnated or
and
something?
when we came to the new world, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't. So instead, she did as she pleased. She started a cult.
Oh, that's why she
became a
seems
crime
so
boss.
cool.
Oh, what?
She's
It
a
was after her
cultist.
last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone
Okay,
does
so
these days.
she has reincarnated? I found some help.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally, I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
Why is she angry with us?
We'll see, I guess.
I don't get how people are assuming that we killed Calliope. Okay, let's go. There she is. Oh no, Aphrodite was under the white coat, I think. Or maybe, did she just change her attire? I'm thinking of something else, maybe. She's still cool, though. Hi!
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later.
Nice tattoo.
I was willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain,
Why
uninvited.
did we go here? I forgot,
Why?
actually.
Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me?
Neither.
Should I be afraid?
I have questions.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have questions for you.
Okay, we can take turns.
Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone. This
well, we
You
just
have every reason to try
sang
to
together.
prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
I've had enough. Can't we say this? I need your help. Is this a good... I feel like I don't, but I want to exhaust all my options though.
Now would be a good time to mediate, Apollo.
Is that why you're here, brother? Because you know me so well?
Because I know that you care. Far more deeply than you could ever
Oh
admit.
yeah, they know each
How
other
would you
better
know
than
that?
we do.
You resigned. You abandoned everything and everyone who ever needed you. You don't know the first thing about me, and you never did. Just crawl back into your
I love her
dark little
eyes,
hole,
full
Apollo.
of rage. You're a suspect. Calliope lived at your apartment.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Well, you had more of a connection
Prove
to
you
her
didn't.
than us.
That's how idols work, isn't it?
Or she's gonna sing. Time to sing, boys and girls. Oh, never mind. Oh, it is. Oh my god.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse.
What I don't get is, if
You want
the soul
answers?
is within
Fight
us,
for
why would
them.
they execute you? Isn't that even worse? Here we go. Do we have to choose stuff for this one?
Lost little girl, you shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near, and you all alone. We both know how this ends.
Enlighten me.
Let's
don't
see
wanna
how
fight.
far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Yeah, I'm not here to fight. I'm a pacifist.
Thanks for the welcome, it's my first time here. You've made your feelings for me crystal clear. You play
It's so
your
low.
show, I'll just go grab a beer. Didn't come here to quarrel with you. Love what you've done here, this place comes up well.
I like what you've done with the
You
place.
know the theme, it really feels like hell. Guess you're not looking for new clientele. Just as well, that's a 5-star review. Let's try the easy way. Hear what I have to
They
say.
get younger every year. Little big shots that drift through here.
Are we over on stage
Think
now?
They're bringing something new through the door.
She'll love us after this.
And you've heard it
I'm sure.
1,000 times before. Honey, I've heard it 1,000 times before.
Why are you trying so
Honey, I've
hard?
heard it
I want to play to the audience, but I don't know what that entails.
Why would I come down here and start a brawl? I'm just running out of time, is
Can I
all.
pause? It's so low.
If it's true that I'm just lost and small, why you keeping your guard up?
Now she's lifting rifts from pen. So familiar, so secondhand.
Are you saying I'm plagiarizing?
Dime a dozen troubadour. Honey, we've heard it 1,000 times before.
What would Calliope say?
We've heard it 1,000 times.
Then I guess you've heard it all before.
But we haven't.
Gave it my best and then you slammed the door. Raises the question, who else you'd ignore?
Ooh.
They get younger
Stay in the dark
every
and fight your
year.
endless
Oh my gosh, we're
war.
riffing.
The little
Let's
big
go.
shots.
You can't be surprised anymore.
Think they're
You know,
bringing
there's
something
someone else that I speak
new,
for.
but you've heard it.
Do you hear that?
Calliope,
If she had something to say, would you turn her away?
It's not too late for you?
please don't do this.
I don't want to say I can feel your pain because we don't know her like that.
Remember the other thing that she could do? Here we go. On the left now. Had you forgotten how to listen to all of the songs out there you never knew? Every night they come in here.
Dance and stamp your feet
Spend money on your beer.
as your skin
I'm not
runs
sure
off
I
in
like the
sheets.
key of this song.
You'll be back at my door.
What Persephone
Not a
even?
single name.
Deep below the floor.
They just come here to forget how it ends.
You sing like this for hours.
That's what I can do.
You're all being bullied by her powers.
That's not what I'm into.
You think that all these people are your
I
fans.
was thinking that.
You're playing them and they don't understand.
Stop.
Hear that? Silence. When he dragged me down there, that's all I heard. Not a single protest, not a word.
I mean no disrespect.
And instead of despair,
I'm here for your help.
killed him right there.
I'm stepping down. This is your crown. If you're here, make a sound. Not a
Lost little girl.
Ooh, parallels.
she's your queen.
Damn, we're so good. We're such charmers. What a
Well,
performance.
You won.
So it appears. If what you told the chorus is true, why do you think Calliope came to you that
Are we
night?
doing this in front of people? I have no idea. She thought I could help?
Maybe she thought I could help her. She must have been nearby when whatever happened
Who
happened.
could have killed her? I wonder if we've met
see.
killer already.
All right, Grace. Come with me.
She likes us now. Bye, Apollo. Are we going? Are we going with this?
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
How well did you know her?
So you must know better than anyone what she's been up to.
Not exactly. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
Oh, sorry, my cursor is
That was you?
visible.
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
You still think I did it?
So what now? Do you still think I'm guilty?
You're clever. You let me win our showdown, and that's a solid move. Calliope may well have chosen you.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Must it be an idol?
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it.
Oh,
If
see?
another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no
I'm
evidence
just
of a
mere
battle.
human being.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was
Oh, that's
attacked
why.
elsewhere,
That's why we were
even
there for
magic
hours.
revealed no trace of it.
Did Calliope have enemies?
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Guys, I'm new here.
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who
Well,
wanted
all
her
of
dead.
you guys are quite
Not that you
argumentative.
or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
What about Pan?
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too messy.
I'm playing in
Still,
full
we should
screen, by the
consider the
way,
idea.
which is something I don't
And
usually
to show
do.
up so quickly is odd.
Could Athena be the killer?
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena?
But I
No,
like
Athena
having
follows
no
the
distractions
rules.
in my main screen.
Well,
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
Well, shouldn't we tell Athena?
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus,
Athena would be sympathetic, but
How many
the die has been
days
cast.
do we have?
She
to prove
won't
our
go back on
innocence?
the edict, not without clear evidence.
oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
Did you say magic?
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, you know, like
Sure. I
wizards.
just thought.
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's
you
business.
can solve world
Some would say our
hunger.
powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older
Oh,
power.
Hecate?
Hecate's domain.
Yeah, I love
And
her.
it was of no use here.
Witchcraft,
We
right?
shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
I've never seen a Hecate portrayed in recent media, though. I hope she's here. You're both still suspect.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it, and you're just playing along.
That's true. If it's you, Apollo, I'm gonna
Apollo
kill
is
you.
capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good
It's
at
just like
it.
me, for real.
Whereas we know how capable you are of murder.
Okay, this
The
isn't.
one and only god I killed deserved it.
Okay, guys,
Right.
chill.
Right. Sorry I brought it up.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that?
What do
Are you
mean by
forgetting
that?
what the
Are there
Muses
new
meant to me?
gods? Guys, this is not helping.
Please, both of you. None of this will help Calliope. I know you both miss her. I know you cared about her, but she's not completely gone. A piece of her is in me. She came to me
Oh my
for
God.
help, and I don't want to
We're
die any
transforming.
more than she did.
Oh my god, yes, let's go.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
I love Persephone's voice.
Blinded by fire,
Who's
what
Persephone?
match did you strike that consumed you?
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say
Fate?
that
He's-
you knew her.
he's the
She was
god of-
family to us, yet you don't hesitate to
Mary
accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray.
Overlooked something.
Stop this.
There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to
Of
a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I bent
I
before
am
I
trapped.
snapped.
This is
is
not
not
about
about
you.
What if we don't do anything?
This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun.
I don't want to choose.
Aren't you a queen with all that that means? Stop looking for a fight.
Wait, did we choose because it was highlighted? I didn't choose.
Wounds, they distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do.
Did we choose? Can we not choose? Oh god, we do choose.
Follow him or stay.
Guys, calm down. This is not helping.
That was not.
Yeah,
my
we are
finest
forced
moment.
to choose. We can't just not click. Whatever's
Persephone will never
highlighted,
let this
that's
go.
essentially what we're choosing. Okay, I don't want to condone it. What was all that about?
What the hell was that? You were one step away from full thunder and lightning.
Old habits die hard, especially around my family. That's why I've tried to avoid my fellow idols for so long. I don't like who I am when I'm with them.
No wisdom with age?
You'd think being thousands of years old would make idols more mature. And yet...
Oh, I've forgotten 10 lifetimes by now. Perhaps my maturity was in one of those.
I
At least
get how
coming here was
immortality
useful.
can make someone just so...
You have a better idea of where
broken.
to start looking, right?
You're still helping me?
I thought you'd decide that getting me into the underworld was enough.
What? Bring you to Persephone and then shrug? Not my problem now?
I wouldn't blame you. I appreciate it.
What I meant to say is... thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not used to asking people for help.
It's all right. I certainly know that tune.
Is Athena really not an option?
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
I respect Athena. She has dragged us into the modern age, sometimes kicking and screaming. She's why we're alive. But if I said that her need to keep us safe didn't drive her to extremes, I'd be lying. You represent a risk, Grace. To her, that is more important than any notion of compassion or justice.
Why are we a risk? Yeah, how am I a risk?
I'm not that much of a risk, am I? I won't explode. What's the worst that could happen?
The worst is that we could be admitting either a murderer or a usurper into our ranks.
So because you don't
How
want to
awful.
admit that...
She's protecting an idea as much as a physical reality. It's true. To her, there is no difference.
Where do we look then?
I need to give it some thought. This won't be easy. If another idol is behind this, they know as well. They had a plan.
What if it was
So
Eros?
You
That'd be
don't
crazy.
know where to look next.
I need time to sort it out.
God of love.
Be patient, Grace.
Oh, my back.
Is there anything I can do in the meantime?
My back hurts.
Someplace I can look?
Don't you want to relax? You haven't rested since this began.
Relax.
I'll rest
Who
when
can
I'm dead.
relax? I've been sentenced to death, Apollo.
Fair point.
Exactly.
Even so, go home, Grace. The next time you see me, I'll have a better notion of what to do.
Fine. But I'm holding you to that.
Should we have stayed with Persephone? I hope missing like a few romance dialogue options will not destroy our, well, romance. Act 2? Oh, we just finished
Hey,
Act 1.
Freddy.
Can we stop?
Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A
Sorry
goat
about
man
that.
sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? I was so worried after you left, and... well, I also felt like crap. You were right to be mad. I said I'd support you as your friend, and I didn't. I don't know why I acted like that. I just had this image of you being swept off into some new world.
Sorry, I'm cracking my knuckles.
Without me.
The mic picked it up. I'll never leave you behind. Can we romance everyone? I can't do this without you.
I get it, Fred, but I do need you. I don't know if I can do this without your help.
I do know more when it comes to Greek mythology. Though I don't know if that last word applies now that we...
Just say you'll help me. I beg you.
Isn't that a given? Just tell me what happened since I saw you last. Huh. Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
I wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up siding with Apollo? Lord of the Sun, god of prophecy? Do you trust him?
I didn't side with anyone, to be clear. These idols are all crazy.
As much as you can trust an idol. I swear, Freddy, they're all nuts.
Oh, yeah. If they're even a little like the stories, you should be super careful. So, what are your options?
I wonder
You
what
need to
would
go
have
back to
happened if
Apollo's
we went
place,
to
right?
I could go back to the
Persephone.
underworld. Make sure Persephone isn't
There's no save. We can't try other options.
taking my decision personally.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
Oh, sorry, hit the mic. I just spoke to him.
I just spoke to him at the underworld. If he wanted something, why didn't he just talk to me there?
Because he's creepy and wants to get you alone.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do.
Oh, she's going with us.
You can count on me, Grace.
Nice.
Thanks, Freddy.
I'm hungry.
The muse!
I'm gonna get my ketchup chips.
The embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
Good thing I only need my mouse for this one. No keyboard, so I have one spare hand. Where do we go? Let's talk to Pan first. Can we do everything? I don't want to miss anything. So let's talk to Pan first, and then Apollo next.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
What is this place?
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building. All those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
And chips
Oh,
are
at least
so
some
noisy.
of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
How many idols are there?
How many idols are there? I've met, what, less than 12?
Oh, I don't know, 20, 30. Our numbers have dwindled so much I've stopped keeping track.
I didn't know there were that many gods.
We're not all equally legendary, it's true. Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all. Indeed, not all of us are
Why is the mic
idols.
picking up my
Some
chips?
are merely immortal. Hangers on, if you will. You'll meet them all, given time.
Hangers on. Is Olympus hidden?
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here? Or
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen, such as my glorious horns. Olympus is the same. Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect. It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
Do most idols live here?
idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
One must have special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
Am I gonna have to give him my apartment?
That's rather
that's
putting
true.
the
We have
cart
to
before the
survive
horse,
first.
darling. First, you must outlive the weak.
Right. Good point.
This isn't grand.
I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
You asked me to meet you here?
I did, as
I
I
love how it
recall,
just
you owe me
continues
a
to the last
favor.
option
A
once they've
favor that I
exhausted
now
all
wish
others.
to collect, if you'd be so kind.
I'm not breaking rules for you.
Fine. But just so you know, I'm not doing anything that's against the rules. I already have one trial coming.
Grace, baby, Boobala,
Boobla.
have I ever led you astray?
Not yet.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires.
And who's this friend of
I'll give you a
yours?
key to reach the Reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even.
How do we have side quests?
If that's not
It's
enough
a visual
incentive,
novel.
the Reliquary is also where you'll find the
Interesting.
lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest.
We get to meet Hecate.
What do you say?
Would Hecate really help me?
This Hecate.
Hecate.
Do you think she could help me?
if she's of a mind.
Like Nike.
She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything,
I feel
can
another
I?
singing battle coming.
What is this reliquary? Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics. Our relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands
Like
of
chariots,
years.
harps.
Books, mainly.
Oh.
We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands on them.
I think I'm gonna talk to Apollo
Unsavory like you?
and then end because it's almost an hour.
Unsavory like most.
Like most.
Athena has decreed that these relics are not to be used by any save Hecate and herself. A rather dull waste of so much amassed knowledge and power, but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
What kind of favor is this?
This person I'm to help. What does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart.
Are you saying I'm stronger than you?
One that requires a muse's hand.
A matter of the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man
Don't
has
be
an
absurd.
issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll
Well, I'll
treat
do my
the
best.
effort as worth the favor.
That's it.
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
Well, it's just
I
that...
trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be? I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you.
I wonder
If
what
I
the
wish
pan
you
romance is like.
harm,
I'm so
You
curious
will
now.
walk into that harm knowingly, and with open arms.
You have a very slight tongue. Did Calliope do that?
What about Calliope? Did she walk into harm knowingly and with open arms?
You tell me.
Whoa, what?
I could deny it, of course, but if you choose not to believe anything I say, what's the point of asking
Because
the
I want to
question?
hear the answer, whether it's true or not. I want to hear how you would answer it. Is the reliquary dangerous?
If these relics are off limits, does that mean they're dangerous?
Some, but I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense. In fact, I'd advise against it.
But what if one of those relics could help me?
My, such an adventurer you are. It's possible, but ask Hecate first. She, and I mean this with complete and uncharacteristic seriousness, is not an idol you or anyone wishes to cross.
I'll think about it, but no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion.
Asterion?
Lovely fellow, quite
I
harmless.
love him.
I'll send a package to your
vampire?
domicile that contains directions
different-
and the key
different
you'll
guy,
need
but
to reach the
who knows?
reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
I'll try. I'll try to remember. Apollo. Knock knock.
Ah, Grace, you're back. That's good. I was just about to call you.
He means he wants me to call you because Paul here still hasn't
Paul.
figured out how to use a phone.
That's not true. I know how. I just don't like them. They're confusing. Anyhow, I've been contemplating our list of suspects, and I think Pan is someone we need to consider.
That's crazy. I was just talking to him.
Wait. You don't like phones?
I just don't like talking to people I can't see.
No, it's the ringtones. They scare the crap out of him. I kid you not.
I'm not frightened. Only a child would be frightened. They're just very loud.
Yeah.
Can we return to the subject of Pan, please?
Okay. I thought you discounted Pan.
Why Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a suspect.
Persephone did, but I've had time to think it over. Pan is a schemer, a traitor in favors. He always has been. His sudden appearance and all
He
this
said he
cannot be coincidental.
wishes no harm.
You think he could have killed Calliope after all?
Perhaps. Or he knows who did and is trying to turn it to his
that
benefit.
could be it though. An opportunist.
He always knows more than he pretends.
I agree that
I
he
actually
should know
went to
more.
see Pan at Olympus. I guess that wasn't such a great idea?
Spoke to him again. Already.
Oh, the order
For the
matters.
third time. He was at the underworld, too. He wants me to repay a favor by helping someone at a place called
Interesting, the order matters.
Reliquary.
The Reliquary.
Oh my god, it matters if you go here first as
Why
well
would
before the
Pan
Reliquary.
send you there of all places? I don't like the sound of that.
I like that. Should I not go?
Uh-oh. Is it dangerous? Should I
like
not
that.
go?
No. Perhaps it's best that you do,
if
even
we
if
went to
it's
the
just to
Reliquary
find
first,
out
I
what he
wonder?
wants and why.
Then I'll go back to you.
Aphrodite is holding a party of sorts, one you should attend. She is closest to Pan. Indeed, she knows almost all the idols. If anyone is up to something, she's bound to know.
What kind of party is this?
What do you mean by a party of sorts? I mean, I'm always down for a party, but
It's more of a remembrance than a party, really. It's difficult to describe.
that's awfully vague, Apollo.
It'll be easier to see for yourself. It's nothing you can't handle.
Why can't you talk to Aphrodite?
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
Well, talking to Aphrodite isn't something anyone does with much success these days.
Well, if that's the case, what makes you think I'll get anywhere?
There's a standing invitation for the Muse to attend this party. Calliope never went, so Aphrodite will be thrilled to see you. Trust me. If I thought you couldn't get her to talk, I wouldn't suggest it.
Okay, I'll go. Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Let me go
Perfect.
to the
I will see you
other
there.
places first. God, I just...
Paul, you should
I have,
see
like,
this.
trips all over me now.
The names you wanted me to look up are getting weird results.
What names?
I don't doubt it. I was hoping you could...
Get over here!
No worries, Paul. I'll see you later.
But we could go back to Apollo. Let's go to the Reliquary. One last trip, then Apollo, and then party. Oh, I want to go to Persephone as well. What moves the story? Oh. Are we
When I
about
opened
Freddy
that
with us?
shipping container, I was
Rock
expecting,
Freddy.
I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Instead we have... Where the hell are we?
It's hard to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
So I was told.
That's how Pan described it. He said it was a, what's the word? A reliquary?
That is where relics are kept, like magic items, like when we played D&D.
This is nothing like D&D.
Well, I don't know about
play
you, Grace, but if a
D&D.
dragon came flying out of that mist,
wanna
I
play
would
D&D.
not be the least bit surprised.
You are such a
That's my
nerd.
acting.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
About this idol we're helping.
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
With an E,
And
not the Baldur's Gate
You
one.
know who that is, right?
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name. You know, big bullhead, horns,
He's
lives in a giant
having
labyrinth.
love trouble.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I not surprised?
Is the Minotaur dangerous?
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people, but he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Maybe he needs to stop eating all his girlfriends? Okay, I knew that sounded wrong the moment I said it.
Tell me about Hecate.
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind.
Oh.
But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider, lived alone,
love
off in
Hecate.
her little corner of the underworld. Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
Good idea.
That sounds good, yeah. Hey, Hecate, I love your library. So much knowledge. Wow.
Wow.
I bet you'll really appreciate a quality smartass.
I brought you for a reason, right?
We make a fine team, you and I.
We should go in.
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more
That
of a
one
mist,
didn't
really.
play through.
A
Usually,
mist
if it's the
potentially
last
full
option,
of
we'll just
monsters.
go for it.
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
This is my specialty.
Meddle in love lives? Sweet Talk, the goddess of witchcraft?
I'm a charmer.
Right. Who are you dealing with?
Finish
The
my
master meddler and sweet talker.
Damn straight.
I look forward to seeing you in operation.
Oh, it's an hour
There's
already.
no way at all this could go poorly.
Let's just finish this encounter, and then I'll stop. Then continue with going back to Apollo, Persephone, and Aphrodite.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Is this her?
Mortals within the Reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
Let me introduce myself.
I am really sorry if we startled you. My name is Grace. We've never met before, but, I'm the new muse.
And I'm Freddy. Big fan.
If I broke a rule, I apologize. Pan didn't mention anything about that, I'm afraid.
You are Grace?
Oh, you've heard of us.
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
Huh? What? Huh? What? You knew it would happen?
Wait, what? You knew Calliope was going to die?
And you knew it was
no,
gonna be me.
I am not informed of this for another 11 months and 3 days.
Or I could just tell you now?
That cannot be. It
What's
is
this?
written.
Is she a fortune teller as well?
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident, and
An accident? No, that's not what
That
happened.
was what's supposed
are
to
you
happen.
saying the books are wrong?
Seems so.
They're wrong about this.
Interesting.
Calliope was murdered just a few days ago.
That is impossible.
Why is she not
I
dated?
don't know what to tell you.
You will explain. We will both sit and you will
I
explain.
love her. She's such...
There will be tea.
She's mother. I love tea. Thank you.
Curious. It is clear something unanticipated has occurred, something outside
But
the
she's
realm
not
of fate.
the goddess of fate.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Damn, I love her job.
Years?
She's like the FBI.
I don't have years.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
She sounds familiar. Can't you speed that up?
Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the ones responsible.
The Moy what?
You might know them as the Fates. They, or any beings of a sufficiently cosmic nature, have the power to undo the order of
Oh,
things.
so she's affiliated with
That
them.
does not sound good.
Certainly not. They are also not beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
Can I meet Asterion?
Actually, I came here to speak to Asterion. If,
I knew it!
he is here.
A visitor for
Allegra Clark.
Asterion. How strange.
It's Acheron.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Are we doing guests?
He's not scary.
Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Wow, okay. Freddy was right.
As if there was any doubt.
My old friend, this is Grace. She is our muse from the line of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
I'm here for your love life.
That's right. I'm here to improve your love life. Or so I'm told. Did I say something wrong?
No love life needed here. Nah, you've got the wrong man. Bull. Man bull.
Man pull.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time when you leave.
But
There must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not this time.
Are you sure about that?
I'm looking at the
Because
cast. Anthony
I'm not
Rapp?
going.
Have you met Orpheus?
It is written.
I think it's for the DLC.
Did you hear that? Pan sends me all this
Anthony
way
Rapp
and
is
Asterion
from
won't
Rent,
even
right?
talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
Time to use my powers.
I don't know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one
Water
could be...
is so good.
Do you hear what I'm hearing?
Maybe
still
he
here?
wants our help.
I had to run the entire... that's a long way, innit?
Are you okay?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you away, alright? I just couldn't tell you, not in front of Kate.
Kate? Why not in front of her?
Why couldn't you... Wait. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Oh, this is so great. I love this.
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her.
Oh.
Please help me tell her.
You're in love with Kate?
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is... She's just the best. Like, she knows
Oh, that's why. I'm
everything,
sorry
and she
for
always
outing you like
smells
that,
so
dude.
good. Like,
I
she's so
didn't
nice
mean
to me,
it.
and she doesn't even have to be. And we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy.
How would you help me with
Well, I
Calliope,
want to
though?
try. Oh, won't you help me?
Let's extend it a little bit. Why Kate?
Do you really call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Well, sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
She goes by Kate.
Well, she had to make up a magic disguise, you know, a new identity. And I thought she should give it a proper name.
And you suggested Kate?
Yeah, she really liked it. She said, "Thank you, Asterion."
You're really the Minotaur?
Are you really the Minotaur? Like, the monster who roamed a maze and ate people?
And is supposed to be dead?
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I
Father
never
being
ate
Zeus,
him.
right?
Oh, well, that's good.
Except Theseus. But he was a bellend.
Why not talk to Kate?
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel? I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I panicked.
Oh my god.
I'm just not good at words. Right? Really not good.
Let's assume I help you.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart
Oh, we're gonna
and
make
how
a
to make words
song
beautiful.
for her, maybe?
All I want is to ask her, but I need
Let's
good
make
words.
a
you know?
duet?
Please say you'll help me.
What if she turns you down? What will you do in return?
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear.
Interesting.
Maybe she never thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you, even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
Doesn't this seem weird?
I don't know. Doesn't this feel a little weird?
Which part?
Helping him woo her with my powers.
I need another song before we end.
You heard what Pan said. You can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do.
That's true.
You can only make them say what's in their heart.
Yeah, that's the part I can't do.
Saying it. What if she turns you down?
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will.
But at least
I mean,
you
she's
tried.
Kate. And I'm me. But just once, I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you, no matter what she says.
Okay, that's the guarantee I needed. I got this.
Okay. I have an idea.
You do?
Yep, we're gonna do a duet.
Well, you do?
Hopefully.
You, my bullish friend, are gonna sing your little heart out.
Let's go. Serenade.
Grace always has the best ideas.
Ah.
I'll set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart.
A dancer.
You can do it.
Weird timing. She's focused on another task.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in some way.
This is so funny.
You and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me?
Did we not brief him about this?
It's okay. Okay, what are some of the things you love about her?
Oh, that's so cute. You're directing.
Hecate, with you there's so much to love. Oh, I'm not saying you're fat.
Did not just say that. Tell her something she doesn't know about herself.
Oh, Katie.
The bull is so awkward, it's so cute.
Know you in rapture?
Ooh, good word.
Is your pallid skin, your lips are so thin, your love of books.
Asterian, I have but one thought. Why is it that you seem so distraught? Are you saying you're in love with me?
And he's already expecting to be rejected.
You couldn't possibly. Really?
Oh, you're doing great. Give it another go.
He's about to cry.
You've cast a spell on me. It's a feeling that's killing me. But let's say categorically, oh, Katie, it's just you and me.
Your part. Duet,
I
duet.
cannot hide from my reality.
Oh.
I can't help but think it's best that you forget me. I feel so little joy. My want is to destroy. You will come to resent me. I'm truly fond of you. Yet now it appears that you love me. How can you be so sure? What is my allure?
Oh my gosh.
Tears are near
so
certain.
sweet.
I could never make you cry.
It's not my tears I fear. What if I lose you?
Couldn't. Oh, I feel so powerless.
Let me be crystal clear. Do you believe this love of yours shall persevere?
I love her voice.
Despite all it won't face, it won't disappear. My virtues are few, and if we see this through, the pain that we share may be too severe.
Ready, help him.
Of course she sings my song better than I do. Help me.
Ready, help him.
Freddie, you gotta step in.
Me?
Yeah, you're just as qualified as I am.
You can do it.
Hecate, I'd say he's really put himself out there. No,
Ooh,
he
nice.
cannot undo.
I love it.
It's a brave thing to do.
Of course.
Wish I had his daring.
I wonder if we're gonna have the same lyrics if we did it ourselves.
Last chances rushed out that exit door. I could never let my heart be heard. And it's withering. Now I'm reconsidering.
Our turn. We'll let her respond later.
Always counted on you to speak to me honestly.
Oh, but we chose
You're
to.
at my beck and call. I've never thanked you at all, and yet you still love me. I let travelers know which way to go, but it bothers me. My own path I forego always seemed apropos, yet where has this led me?
Maybe one step across the line.
Look at Freddy.
Will weave
That's
its
me.
own spelling given time.
The thought with which I must contend is, can I love my best friend?
Yes, we'll have to decide.
Just decide.
I hope I made the right choice.
I cannot do this, Asterion.
Oh no.
The pain you feel now is nothing compared to what would come.
But the pain I feel now, Kate, it's killing me.
Oh.
I can take it away. You need only say the word.
No.
Do it.
Wait.
What?
I have to do this, Grace. I want this.
I call on the herald
Remove the feeling?
of an ancient darkness to guide this sweet creature off this treacherous road. In all of creation, love is most leaden.
That's crazy. I didn't expect
Beg
this.
of the cosmos to lighten his load. For he may love, but will not be in love. For he may Your love was never a lie. It is simply no longer true. And I know in my heart
This is so messed
I'm
up.
rescuing you. The arrow of Eros I forced to undo. I put a spell on you.
For reals this time. That sucks, dude. Why? We don't even know why that is, Hecate.
It worked. I don't love you anymore.
And
Well,
it
no
hurts so
offense,
much
Kate,
more for her.
I still like you and all, but
Once a month, I shall place a glamour so that mortals will see you simply as a man. You may go out into their realm and look for the love you so desire.
But he's not a man.
I am. Thank you, Kate.
What will
It's
they
not
do if
what
they
I
find out
wanted,
he's a minotaur?
But it's more than I deserve.
If I had known you felt so, dear friend, I would have offered it long ago. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
Minotaur. Did you know this would happen?
Didn't you know this was gonna happen ahead of time?
Yes, but it was also written that I would be surprised by Asterion's revelation. So I was. Those are the rules.
That is seriously weird.
It
There's
was
so many
also-
paradoxes.
Oh, what is the word? Fun? Rarely does revelry find its way into the Reliquary.
So, no hard feelings?
No hard feelings, I hope. About me using my powers?
You helped Asterion speak his feelings, and I to speak mine. It was a kind thing, even if it did not end as Asterion originally hoped.
Do I get to decide what I look like when I go to the mortal world?
Within reason, and appropriate to your mass.
So I gotta be big. Okay. Alright, yeah, I can work with
It'll
this.
be a beefcake.
Come, Asterion, there is much to be done. I will need my pens, a sample of blood, and you will need to dig up my cat.
What?
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
Okay, but I bet she knows this already.
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Say, what'd I tell you?
Okay.
you're still here. I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Are you sure you're okay?
Are you sure you're okay? I mean, she made you fall out of love with her. Isn't that weird?
Oh, no. This is so much better. I just couldn't remember where I buried the cat. Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the Reliquary that night.
She did what?
Well,
No,
first of all, we didn't know
we
that.
didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew.
No.
Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow. Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
The Reliquary has alarms?
Did you say the Reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the Reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
How did Calliope get inside?
Those alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the Reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Well, Calliope did. She got in somehow.
Well, she must have snuck in the back way. Where do you think I keep running from? Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
Did you ever find Calliope?
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her.
That's okay.
All I know is that she was hurt, bleeding bad, but I don't know why. I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what? Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
Huh. Interesting. How do you know nothing was
How
taken?
do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the Reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know.
Just touched?
And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Like literally touched or moved?
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating,
What
but
if she
it
just wanted
doesn't
to
look
take a look at
good.
the Book of Fate or something? So Athena knows what happened
Athena
here.
knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's she's not the chatty type, you know?
But it's important. That's
She
crazy.
came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
How was Calliope wounded?
How could Calliope have been wounded?
I don't know. Maybe Medusa did it. Probably not, though. You know, I never saw Medusa near the Reliquary, just out in the fog, so she never even got that close.
So whatever happened to Calliope happened inside the Reliquary.
I guess. But we don't have anything that would attack anyone. Especially not an idol.
So someone else. But they did it inside the Reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
Huh. What kind of relics are there?
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the Golden Fleece, the Shield of Zeus, the Sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
Well, that's in the books.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
Why was Medusa here?
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked.
Seems pretty convenient. Her just out there suddenly.
Yeah, that part's weird. I've never seen her near the Reliquary before.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the Reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
That's all I need to know.
This means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
We know Medusa was here. She might
I
even
wonder-
have been involved.
We should
She's
meet
super
up with
scary,
her.
but
You know she works for Athena, right?
Athena saved
I
her.
thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me
Athena
gone.
is so weird.
Good luck, Muse.
She didn't talk about the death of Calliope to
You okay there, friendo?
Hecate. Thinking about Calliope.
I'm just thinking about Calliope. What happened to her here? Whatever she was trying to do, she probably didn't succeed.
I need to stop.
She ran from here,
How do we know if
dying,
it's saving? There's a
maybe
loader, right?
straight to our apartment.
Because you were her last hope.
Yeah. What if she hadn't made it? She must have known.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and
I feel
I'll meet you
her.
back at
I
the
mean,
apartment.
I wouldn't want to die in a week, but wow. What an adventure indeed. Oh, we don't get to use the map?
Pan! I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
It's saved. It's saved.
Of course I'm here, Grace.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Back main menu. It's saved, right? Okay, great. Alright, see you in the next one. I feel like I'm gonna continue it in the same day today, like the recording, but of course it's gonna be a separate part. We're almost at 1.5 hours already. I can't wait to see the plot unfold. Things are just getting more and more complicated, and I bet we still haven't met like several other characters. Alright, bye!